Cause I'm an island boy.
Please don't.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm from Long Island.
I'm already sick of that song.
I'm from Long Island.
Okay.
Hence, I'm an island
From
boy.
Manhattan.
They don't have those.
Island.
All right. You're a Manhattan boy. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Completely Irresponsible. This episode is coming to you late because I broke the mixer, but we got a new one.
I wish we could show how. Okay, it's probably not a good idea to lift
I'm not
it up.
doing that.
But yeah.
No. A $600 mixer gets stayed right where the fuck it is. Like, worth it. Worth every penny.
Paid by you, the fans. So we appreciate all y'all.
No.
Stop.
Paid by credit. Paid by credit.
Yeah.
So, but I'm really happy about this shit because it's like I've been waiting for this shit for like 2 years.
Yeah, no, you
So-
wouldn't stop talking about it.
Yeah, and I would keep going to the store and playing with it. I look like a kid like that's poor. I'm just like, one day, Papa.
It's pretty
one
sexy.
day.
Like, how old you?
This is a horde. And it's mad light. Anywho, no one cares about that. How was your week? Well, how was our weekend?
Actually, really, really good week in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a little Halloween mixer get
Yep.
together.
That shit was lit.
Ended up being a huge party in my apartment. Oh, huge. I would call that huge. That's fair to big.
Yeah,
Big.
50 is huge.
Yeah,
Pause.
something like that. It's pretty big for an apartment party.
6 is big. Depending who you ask.
That's each his own, right?
Depending who you ask, 6 is big, so 50. Come on, I'm just saying, bro. Come on. Like,
Yeah, it feels good to throw a good party though, because I never really threw my own like solo, like I organized the party type shit.
Yeah.
Felt good to throw a good one. Ratio was perfect. Wasn't too many dicks. Wasn't too many vaginas. It was probably good
Yeah.
balance, but yeah.
no, it actually really was. Because at first, it was like the ratio was about to be ridiculous. There's going to be more women.
I had that anxiety at first, so I'm like, fuck no, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. And then everyone's came. I'm like, yes.
That's the hardest part about throwing a party because everybody be like, yo, I'm going to come, bro. Like, they'll gas it up. And then you'll be sitting there like, yo, where y'all niggas at?
Like I followed up with people, and people like RSVP'd, so I'm like, okay, they're coming, but everyone wants to be fashionably late, and everyone thinks they're cool as fuck. But
nah, it's not even
I
about
was shook because I was like, I know no one's here to tuck my collar.
being fashionably late. It's not about being cool. It's just, you know for a fact, if you the first people there, you just sitting there. Like,
Yeah,
and
that's
you're
how it
watching the
was.
door. Like, you're just watching. Oh,
People
finally,
left because it was funny. Like a few of my friends came early and they left because they didn't say it, but I could tell they were like, yeah, this shit dead. Like,
Well, if you
yeah.
come at fucking 9 o'clock in the after at night, what you
Yeah,
expect? Like, you should know a party enough to know
It took
9
a
o'clock
while,
is
though.
not happening.
It took a while. It took like at least 12:30 things get popping.
Yeah.
You got here at like 12.
I got here at 11.
11.
I got in the city
It
at 10:30.
It took over an hour to get lit here.
Got in the city at 10:30, and I was like, the fact that he's hitting me up saying, where you at?
Yeah, you know,
It's not enough.
You already back up.
I was like, you know what? I said, yo, let me take the J to the 2, and I'm going to take the 2 train to 14th Street, and I'm just going to walk like
Take your time. Jesus, what a dick.
I got some McDonald's.
Wow, smart. I should have texted you shit.
Yeah, you should not have. I was like,
I actually thought of that too. So, it's always funny. Like when you respond, you assume the fucking worst.
I said, the minute he texted me, I was like, oh, nope. Let me just take my time. Let me see what I'm walking into.
But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, the minute I got there, it was pretty lit. Smoked some hookah.
It's a good party. No drama, no static. Well,
Yeah.
not that I know of. But
No, I don't know if either. I didn't.
it was beautiful.
Yeah, I didn't see no problems. Like,
I'll probably do a New Year's one.
yeah, you did a New Year's one last year. I wasn't here for. I keep leaving.
When
Like,
I was in Astoria, yeah.
yeah, but that shit was mad fun though. Like, I can't complain. Like, I was lit. I was dumb fucking lit. So that was like, it's always funny when I get lit now because like I know I shouldn't be doing this, and there's always that one moment I'm like, all right, like.
Yeah, I know. First off,
What's
the
going
fact that
on?
you were awake after midnight was
I gotta
like,
stop saying that.
I was already like...
I be awake. I just don't like spending money. Like, me being outside is not a problem. Me spending money is the problem.
I don't think that's the problem. Because
I don't like spending money.
You already spent money at that point. You're already out, and you still...
Sometimes I get bored.
Nah, that's whatever.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. What kept me there until 4 o'clock was FOMO.
What?
Straight FOMO, fear of missing out.
Oh, okay.
I was just like, fuck. What if something lit
It
happens?
was like 3 a.m., right?
Yeah, I left at 3:30.
Yeah, because some girls came out like 3 a.m., so I was like,
Yeah, when they came, I was like, all right, you know what?
it's time to go.
These bitches is ripe. Let me leave. Like,
They're ripe.
Yeah, they're ripe. I don't know. You like the fruit where it's like it's been out for a while. They just fresh out. I ain't like that shit. Sitting on the couch just looking prissy. I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, you're
Like,
right. You're right. Yeah, I know.
so after like playing wingman to a bunch of people, that was fun as fuck. I was playing. I was like, this is game on How I Met Your Mother. It's like, hey, have you met Ted?
Oh, you tried that the whole
I
time?
did
You
it
were
with
talking about
everybody.
it last episode.
I did it with everybody.
You did it with everybody? Did you do it to me?
No, I couldn't find you.
I knew everybody, so it makes sense.
Did it with OC, some other niggas I don't know their names.
Have you met?
Yeah, I was just doing it. I'm like, have you met? It's mad funny because it's like, you don't really know what to say. Like,
it works?
No, it does not work.
You're just having fun putting people on the spot, getting them stressed? Like,
yeah, I didn't realize that. Hey, listen, man, I thought it was something that could work. It does not work at all. Okay. So I don't feel bad for what I did, but I don't feel good about it either.
You don't try things you've seen on How I Met Your Mother. Just find out.
But that could be How You Met Your Mother. Like,
that's a good point.
So who am I to like stop me from that?
But yeah, man, October's over. It's on to new things, new cycles. I'm floating right now. I think I'm about to like levitate. My chakras are in balance.
We ready.
Day one. It's day one.
We ready for y'all.
Yes, sir. No Fap November.
No Fap.
Day one.
Day one.
Get your glizzies ready.
What?
Wait,
that don't sound
chakras.
Right. Get your glizzies ready. Like, it sounds like you about to fap them off. Like, yo.
Hey, no.
I know that low and heavy, so get your glizzies ready.
Someone asked me, I posted some no Fap November thing on my story, asking if they're partaking. Someone asked me, they're like, oh, what's first off? They asked me, what's Fap? I'm like, all right, how you know what Fap is? But
okay.
I'm like, Google it, and they got back to me. I'm like, oh, okay, so you're doing the no nut November thing. I'm like, no, I'm nutting. I'm just not fapping. Like,
yeah.
I'm not going.
You're allowed to nut if you fap. That's where the problem comes in.
Yeah.
Because for most guys, it's like no one's getting pussy every night, but you could fap every night. Yeah. So
unless you got like a girl, but yeah.
Even then, you never know. She might participate in that shit too. I'm like, nah, nigga, fuck you. Like, let's see if you can really do it.
Yeah.
But
it's a weird thing, man. I think people definitely take it too far. There's like a culture of people on the internet that think like, yo, if I stop masturbating, all my chakras are gonna be in line. I'm gonna start like being successful in life. I'm gonna get a new job. I'm gonna do like, no, right? You just like if bidding a dick is that big of an obstacle in your life, you have some other priorities fucked up. Like, don't get me wrong, there's probably some good things too. Not bidding meat 6 times a day.
Niggas stop beating and meat, they make $10K an hour. Like, it's like, what the fuck?
The Sigma grind set music starts playing. It's dun dun dun.
That would be really funny though. Like, but hey, listen,
hearing that shit in your sleep.
You don't really know what can come out of not masturbating for a month.
No pun intended.
Like, yeah. I mean, because you know what's not coming out. Like, semen's not coming out. But for all we know, like a no fap November really might bring one's higher self. Like, we really might end up turning into Gokus.
Yeah, I definitely beat it too much. So I think, November's a good excuse to test my willpower. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna make it the whole month, but I think I can make a solid 2 weeks. You think you're gonna make the whole month?
This year, yes.
This year?
I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna tell you why I can make it the whole month of November. Because this no fap November, I'm really curious to see how much semen I'm gonna unload December 1st. That's the only reason why I'm waiting this entire month. I just want to know how much is gonna come out of this penis.
You're putting too much pressure on the moment. It's gonna be so disappointing.
Nah, cause I'm gonna do it randomly. I'm not gonna do it December 1st. It's gonna be that one night I come home like, yeah, fuck it. Like,
oh, okay. So
fuck it. Let me just do it. Like,
so you think you're gonna break? You think you're gonna break?
No. I'm talking about after November. Okay, I'm just gonna do it randomly in December. Like, yeah, fuck it.
7th, like.
Yeah, just like paint the walls white.
I mean, shit.
I've been meaning to paint the kitchen, so
nah, I don't.
See what happens.
I'm gonna try. You gotta be. I think you gotta compete. It's gonna be our competition. We're challenging our followers to do it too. TikTok, if y'all listening to, hashtag no nut.
Or maybe not nut. I don't think TikTok will pick it up. I don't know what they'll pick up anymore. I don't know.
We'll find out.
But fucking, I think, so this is our annual No Fap November challenge.
Last year, you only made it like a week, I think.
I don't know.
Less. It was COVID. It was prime COVID. I'll give you benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I really wasn't getting pussy last year either.
We were in a pandemic.
I wasn't getting pussy like that last year. Still living at home. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, I don't think I was living with a woman at the time, so I think it wasn't as bad.
But nah, I really do have confidence that I can make it the entire
I have
month
very
of November.
little confidence, but I'll try.
You know why I think like that?
I'll be proud of myself if I make it 2 weeks.
I've been going out more, so I'm not like, I'm like really just either I'm outside or I'm physically exhausted when I get home. So I'm just
paint the streets. Is that what you're trying to say?
What?
About to paint the streets? Is that what
December?
I meant like.
Oh.
So you're out. Like, I don't know what that means. Like.
No, I just been outside, nigga. Okay. What the fuck? All right. So I was saying, am I gonna paint the streets like after? I was like, there's some crossing walks that need some redone. Like, I could do it.
I thought you was getting some street skeezers.
No, nah. I'm a virgin. My nigga. But let's see what happens. Like, listen, I might come back stronger, wiser.
Think so?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna be in the gym a lot. So yeah, this November is gonna be a promise, man. Like, let's see who can make the longest. So
I'm with the challenge. You should put something on the line.
Huh?
You should put something on the line.
What do you mean?
Like a wager. The winner has to do something. I don't know.
Winner pays for this shit. The fuck?
We'll figure that out later.
Oh, that's the case. I'll never jerk off. Like, you see, who lasts the longest, like forever, just permanently.
Jesus.
Like 6 years later, yo, I still ain't do it yet, bro. Like,
yeah, man.
What if I grow a mustache from not masturbating? What if that's the thing that was been holding my beard back?
Just grow a full beard. Just.
We don't really know what could happen. Like,
I mean, people have done it. Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean? But I haven't done it.
You haven't, so you don't know. Maybe yeah. Maybe
I'm built different.
Maybe you break the fourth seal like Rock Lee.
Oh,
your fourth gate.
His eighth in their gates. Yeah, that's funny. I remember. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? I probably told the story like last year, but we did this in middle school, and me and my best friend, like, I don't really consider him to be strong per se, but that month, that nigga was on 10. Like, he was really upset the entire month because he really was dedicated to this shit. And I think one day I was just messing with him, just like shoving him, whatever. And he then pinned me on a gate and then lifted me up. And I was like, oh shit. Like,
I don't think teenagers should do it.
Yeah, no.
Teenagers need to let it out. You got the hormones running and nah, you can't.
That nigga turned into the Hulk. And mind you, at this point, I was like really working out. So I was bench pressing like damn near like 185 at this point. Mm-hmm. And then he just like lifted me off the ground. I was like, oh shit. It's like, all right, let me stop fucking with you, dude. Like, yeah, but teenagers should not participate in no nut November. Like, this is not for you. You're 2 on 10. We don't need you spazzing because your Pop-Tart not done. Like, yeah. So, well, I mean, we'll see what happens. Good luck to all my kings out there. If you nutted already, you're a peasant. Don't know what to tell you, man. But let's really get into all the important stuff.
Change the gears.
I'm gonna keep doing that every time.
Every time.
Dedicated to LeVar Ball. Fucking.
We got a couple of options.
I'm going for 40 today.
Oh,
for 40.
Is that time?
I'm not saving that shit for the end.
Let that shit fly.
That might be an entire podcast.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know how to properly begin because at this point I'm genuinely frustrated, but I'm noticing a pattern. Okay. What I'm starting to notice is that every time my guy Will Smith is doing good in life, Jada Picket Smith just comes out of the woodworks with some fucking bullshit. And I don't even care how minuscule this shit is, because what she said really wasn't that bad. It's just the fact that every fucking time he's doing good in life, she just has to ruin it. Now she's coming out and telling the world that this nigga got weak dick. Who the fuck are you to go out and on your tiny table talk and tell this guy, tell the world that Will Smith, aka I Am Legend, got weak meat? And then everybody's like, oh, she didn't say nothing bad. That's just basic. Okay, you're right. That is basic. 22 years, but yo, y'all been married for 22 fucking years. You gonna tell me in 22 fucking years, this nigga don't know how to please you?
On a podcast with your mother, like, stop it.
And your daughter. Now your daughter's sitting there knowing that her dad give the weakest meat of the century.
We need to find Will a good woman, man.
Dead ass.
Find her.
This shit is annoying. Like, oh my God, I've never seen a woman hate her husband so much that she has to come out and tell the world that this nigga ain't slanging the dangin'.
Oh man.
Like, when is Jada gonna leave Will alone? Yeah. Leave that nigga alone. I've had a fucking enough of this shit.
You think he dressed up as Tupac for Halloween?
No.
You don't think he pulled up for the
Maybe if he killed himself when he did it.
Does this make you happy?
Does this make you happy, Jada? I'm Tupac now. That would be fucking funny. Thug life. You don't like me as a thug, nigga? That was first time saying nigga.
Yeah, first time. Just did it sound right.
He's like, oh my God.
Holy
Poopsies. I made a poopsies.
That cosplay did not rock in that household.
No. Man. But not.
If I'm taking a charitable interpretation, it wasn't that bad. We obviously being a little hyperbolic, but reading the statement, she really didn't say nothing crazy. She just said like, oh, being married for someone for some 20-something years, it's like it gets frustrating sometimes when y'all sexual chemistry is off or something like that. It was something very light, not too bad, but the fact that it got ramped up to 1,000 by all the media and headlines just because she has a history of doing this shit.
Yeah,
it's just expected.
That amplified it.
But she's come out and said like, oh, the media is so quick to make me out to be a villain. They didn't even read past the headline, and she does have a point to that. But at the same time, you do have a track record to being an asshole towards Will.
All right, hear me out. When I first heard it, I completely agree with you. Mm-hmm. When I listened to it back again, I was like, no, you're wrong. Mm-hmm. You knew what you were doing because you're talking about it from a personal perspective. Mm-hmm. You're talking about it based on your life. You're not just giving insight. The insight is based on your life and experiences. So when you're talking about the communication breakdown in sex, you're basically, and because she said one thing that was very, very important. Mm-hmm. She was saying that how men, I'm probably paraphrasing and generalizing, but she was basically saying how men care more about their nut versus the woman's nut. Yeah. She was basically talking about it from her perspective. It was like, look, I mean, granted, she's been fucking other niggas, August.
They've been in an open, she like conned Will into being in an open relationship. Like low-key. In the beginning, apparently, though. I think they've always been in an open relationship.
I've had enough of this shit. But most people, when she talks about her sexual experiences, are going to go straight to Will. Mm-hmm. So when you talk about not getting yours and the man getting his nut, who else we going to think?
Yeah, I Am Legend.
Yeah, we thinking Hitch, I Am Legend.
At one point during the podcast,
iRobot.
At one point during the podcast, she was like, why can't you read my mind? Like, she was mad at him.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Like, why as a man, you should be able to read my mind.
Tupac reads my mind. What? Tupac does it. Like, why can't you do it, nigga?
She out here like fucking candlelight seances, the Ouija boards.
Oh my god,
Tupac, what? How do you want to flick my clit today?
Like, this shit is crazy, bro. I've never seen a woman hate her husband so much like Jada.
Yeah,
this might be a Guinness World Record. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, what do you? But it's always when he's doing good in life. Mm-hmm. Will lost some weight. August, he gained the weight back. She shut the fuck up. Mm-hmm. Will got a movie coming out. I can't come now.
He's being an amazing father.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
amazing father.
Taking care of his kids.
Mm-hmm. Now all of a sudden it's, yo, I don't know how to come.
Yeah, now it's it's not happening.
How tragic is that?
Yeah, man. If it was I Am Legend, Will, he would have just stick the dog on her and call it a night. But it's just this one is just so disgusting. Like how this is just turning out. Because at what point in time do you stop? Like at what point in time do you like just shut up and dribble? Like Jesus. Oh man, I don't know.
Did she play basketball?
I don't know. What does she do? I don't even know.
Just shut up and podcast. Like just
actress is actress, right?
Yeah, shut up and podcast. Like get back in the kitchen. Like, all right, don't.
I watched like 20 minutes of that podcast. I'm like, why did I do this to myself?
Nah, I just read the article and then I watched it.
I liked what's her name? Willow. Willow was cool on there.
That's even more weird. It's even more weird.
Yo, daughter, your dad's dick is whack. Like,
yeah, like that's fucking nuts. Like, how you just sit there?
Yeah,
it's you talking to your daughter. You know, actually, let me.
Fucking Renee Zellweger, who the fuck that was? Gwyneth Paltrow.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
They all seem the same to me. All these white actresses.
Like, yo, who the fuck is he talking about right now? It's Gwyneth Paltrow, you dick.
Okay, I don't know the difference.
Oh my god. Anywho, fucking, what made it weird with what's her name? The daughter's name?
Willow.
Willow being there was, I don't really think Willow knew what she was saying. Like, it was like you want to be at the adult table, but you're not quite ready to be at the adult table. Because she was talking about how, like, we're told, like, when the first time we have sex, it's gonna hurt. He's like, how that's part of the patriarchy. And I'm like, no, it might fucking hurt. Like, I mean, this is coming from a man. I understand that, but, like, you're being deflowered. That shit might fucking hurt. And let's be honest, a lot of niggas don't know how to have sex. So they really just shoving it in there. So it might fucking hurt your first time.
Foreplay.
Exactly. They don't know, like, yo, yeah. So it might fucking hurt. So when you talking about this fucking patriarchy, like, oh, you're just setting an expectation. No, most people have sex at 16 years old. And what do you know at 16? Like, what could you... I
don't know how old Willow is, but yeah.
Like, you don't know shit at a young-ass age. Like, you don't know shit when you first have sex. Like, what the fuck? Like, trying to make it seem like... I
definitely did not know what I was doing.
Trying to make it seem like it was like a woman's issue, a woman's rights issue. Like, I mean, obviously not that, but like, trying to make it like a woman's issue, and it's like, it's not a...
Yeah, not everything needs to be taken to that. I mean, I'm sure there might be some validity to her point of saying like,
what does that have to do with patriarchy?
Oh, men telling women how they should feel about their bodies, but it's not just men.
No,
women,
she was saying in
comes
general.
from women too. Like,
Yeah, she was saying in general. Like,
yeah.
she's like, oh, it's part of the patriarchy. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
Yeah.
this is why I say people don't need to know big words. Because once we learn big words, niggas should say whatever. Like, like there's just some sort of like Deuteronomy sort of dichotomy. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up.
I think there is some
this
validity.
is this holistic viewpoint to having sex. Like, what? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Yeah, that's extra.
What? Why are we talking about holistic
They pull out
delis?
they feel like an amethyst during sex. Like, if you don't put that crystal, you can put that in my butt. Put that shit away, bitch.
That's
what are you
gross.
doing?
Like-
put these crystals away.
She's gonna put the crystal in your anal.
Jesus, man. She's about to make my third eye
Literally.
pop from my anus.
But I'm just disgusted, man. I'm sorry for like the pauses in this audio because I'm just like so upset at this point. I'm not as upset as I was on Friday.
The only real one on that podcast was
mom?
Jada's mom.
Yeah.
She was the only one. Like, she was like, you're wilding a little bit, but
Yeah,
like, I don't know what you're talking about. But
She wanted Will
she
Smith to be
Will.
Vision.
She
Like,
don't-
what does Will Smith have to do to gain Jada's respect?
You gotta fuck his mom.
That's not gonna gain her respect though. You know what I think Will got to do to gain Jada's respect? I think he might have to be in a Marvel movie or something. Like he needs something upscale.
Then he got one of those. He was in one of those movies, no?
Oh,
The fucking
damn! She still don't respect this nigga.
yeah, wasn't he in the
Disney's like the pinnacle.
Suicide Squad 2 or some shit? I don't know.
Oh, he was in Suicide.
Is that Marvel? I don't know.
No, it's DC. But still, it's something. He was a superhero.
Yeah, you know.
Fuck.
He's in a new like.
She treating this nigga like he in pursuit of happiness again.
yeah, that's fact.
That's crazy.
Yo, he's going door to door like, yo, Jada cheated on me.
Yeah. Selling computers.
Going door to door.
If he sells enough computers, maybe he can fuck her right.
Baby Jaden's like, yo, where's mom? She's at Tupac's
Funeral.
his grave
Oh, I'm not saying
with a
nothing.
rose vibrator.
Oh my god, this one's for you, Pac. She called that nigga Pac.
Yo,
She don't even call him two. That she called that nigga two. She don't even call him Pac. She call him two. Oh man.
I'm weak.
Yeah, how much you want to bet she did suggest that he'd be Tupac for Halloween at least once?
Mm-hmm.
At least once. I promise you, once in his fucking life. She said, "Yo, why don't you be Tupac?"
She's left like all the computers in the house like on that Google result of just like Tupac costumes.
Bandana.
Oh wow! Well, there's a sale.
Baldy.
There's a sale.
If you get it now, we can prime it. Come
Have
on.
you ever thought about doing the bald look well? Like, you know, try sometime.
LeBron's doing it. You should.
Yeah, you know, you get it. Like LeBron had the headband.
What's that movie Tupac was in?
Was it a movie?
Yeah, he was in a movie when he was a kid. Well, not a kid, but like,
I don't know.
no, it doesn't matter. But whatever that movie was, she probably suggested it. He's like, yo, you ever wanted to play this actor? And he's like, wait, Tupac? Like, no, the actor. But you want me to look like Tupac? Like,
We need Will to drop a diss track for Tupac. Just
That would sound
now in
horrible.
2021. That'd be fucking nuts.
sound horrible. That would be the worst diss track
Hey, man.
of all time.
What if it's his best song? He uses Passion. He has that like Beyonce Lemonade cheated on Passion, and he just comes out and just ethers her. So, like,
Because he's not gonna curse, which is gonna make it whack.
hey man,
He's just gonna be like, I don't even know. I
he's
can't.
done
Even,
everything. He's cried already. Like,
yeah, that's what's fucked up. Like,
he's
I heard a good thought, a theory, I guess. The theory was that Will Smith at some point in time did some grimy shit, and this is Jada's get back. So everything she's doing right now is a big fuck you to him.
you know Will was wilding in the Fresh Prince era.
That's what I'm
Fresh
saying.
Prince era, Will was putting up numbers. You
That's
know
what
he
I'm
was.
saying. So maybe that's her get back. She's like, oh, word, you violated me, and I'm gonna violate you in public, nigga.
Yeah, man.
At some point in time, he needs to make like a black table talk and start violating her shit.
Future.
Yeah, nah, he can't, because Future like Jada. He's like, yo, I want to hang out with her. Yeah.
Damn.
So you can't hang out with Future because you're going to try to fuck her. And then you're going to be tight. You're going to end up looking like Scottie Pippen.
How many?
Yeah, you don't want that. How many Jada's going to be there?
How many dudes gonna be there?
That's crazy. So.
Nah, for real.
You think niggas get happy when she show up to the party? Like, I'm fucking her tonight.
He's like, yo, shit, Jada's here. Yo, you play your cards right, bro?
And
You
this
gotta-
is a story all about how my dick got twisted upside down.
Yo, Jada, you like Casamigos? Like,
Yo, it's August in here. Like,
Oh, man.
she got to start doing puns on her. Oh. Hey, listen, I know how to make women come. She's like, word? That's all it takes for her?
I want a rose.
You got to walk around like this. Mama had a dream. Sorry, doing Tupac.
Using the party casually, like, oh, I just happened to pull this out of my pocket.
Oh, Rose vibrator?
Bro, shit.
Like, yo, look at my tattoo. Oh, thug life. Oh, shit, how did that get here? I'm a thug.
Your ringtone is all eyes on me.
All eyes on me.
Oh, what a coincidence. Oh, is this your fan?
Yo, you know what? You start trying to be a poet. You're like, yo, I remember this one poem I heard. Went by, that's why I fucked your bitch. You fat motherfucker. Pac. She's like, oh, tell me more.
Sony needs to remix it to make the Will diss of.
Yeah. Oh well. What do you think? Let's do predictions. Let's do predictions.
We're going all in on the Will content today.
Let's do predictions. What is it right now? November. I think by Christmas. Here's what I think is gonna happen in Christmas. I think by December 31st, Jada Pickett Smith will pull out a Christmas gift that Tupac gave her 20 years ago.
Wait,
and she will bring up how Will Smith never pays any attention to her.
I think we forgot to talk about that. Didn't Will Smith recently say he was suicidal or some shit?
You suicidal? You suicidal? You suicidal? Why? That's what she does to him. Like, you're suicidal.
Yeah, this is recent. Oh yeah, this is recent. We forgot. This came out. This is as of like a few days, 2 days ago. Will Smith said he thought about committing suicide.
I would too.
I don't know if it's because of that, but he has a documentary coming out. Oh shit! Will has a documentary coming out.
You want to know why he wanted to kill himself? I can tell you why.
Yeah.
If he kills himself, maybe she'll love him too. You seem to love dead niggas a lot.
Don't clip that one.
No, I can't. I'll keep that though. But it just seems I could bleep it out.
But apparently he's dropping oh man, we're gonna have so much more Will Jada
slander.
He's dropping a whole documentary apparently soon. So he's talking about his suicide thoughts and life. So and
he's gonna be sitting there like this, like yeah, you know.
He's like, all right, I gotta respond to this shit at this point.
Yeah. Like yeah, you know, I thought about.
I generally feel bad for him. But, you know.
I thought about taking my life in hopes that maybe Jada will love another dead nigga, because she seems to love deceased men. So if I deceased myself, maybe she'll love me back too and stop talking about me on her tiny table talk. Thank you. Oh shit. So what are your predictions for the next month or 2 months? I guess is November 1st.
So this documentary is gonna drop, and Will's gonna have to fire some shots back, right? So he's gonna have to, he's gonna have to at least release his hit list of what work he's been doing.
Yeah.
The Margot Robbie's, whatever her name is gonna come out the woodwork.
Okay.
You might as well just drop a whole sex tape at this point. I think that's the move. He's got to drop a whole sex tape. No?
No, that's funny.
It's gonna be like
what you calling icon? Nah, that's nasty. Playing Jada stuff in the background, like what you call icon living? Saw the record label just fit. Oh, that's nasty.
He's gonna make Margot Robbie wear like her haircut.
Oh, Jada's haircut. That's some sick shit. What if he makes it look like Tupac?
Oh, throws a bandana on her.
Yeah, bitch. Because you know how niggas project when they're upset.
He drops a gay sex tape with a Tupac lookalike.
There is a Tupac lookalike.
Oh, this what you into, Jada? This what you want?
Hail Mary. Hail Mary.
What are we talking about?
All eyes on us. Oh, man. All right, so that's your predictions. By December, he's going to be fucking Tupac.
You fucking Tupac.
That's a crazy prediction. I mean, when in Hollywood, you do what you want. So,
oh my god,
whatever happens. You got
Speaking of,
you got anything else? You want to end it there?
I think we go the Boosie route. So we're talking about man on man action right now.
Oh my god,
I don't know if you still care about that.
I do. All right, guys. So for anybody who has been living under a rock, let me uncover. Let me open up the homophobic rock real quick. Lil Boosie, aka the Kappa songmaker.
The Kappa songmaker.
Yeah, wipe me down. Lil Boosie recently went on a rant about Lil Nas X. So what happened was Lil Nas X came out and was like, yeah, me and Lil Boosie got a song together, blah, blah, blah. And I guess that was enough to set this nigga off. Not Lil Nas X kissing some dude on TV. Not Lil Nas X music video with mad niggas But Lil Nas X
I got
saying,
mad too, but
no, I'm saying Lil Nas X saying, yo, we got a song together was enough for Lil Boosie to go the deep end. And I'm not gonna say the whole thing. I'm just gonna give you the most important points. He called him an F word.
All slurs involving gay people. He
used. Put a hashtag on it. He hashtagged it and then said you should die or I hope you die or something of that nature.
Yeah.
And I just can't believe he is that mad. So here's my thing. I think Boosie want to fuck Lil Nas X.
You think so?
Yes. Because why would you get that mad? That don't make no sense.
He might have touched on a nerve.
His dick. He touched his dick.
That's exactly might be it.
Hey, man, we all been there. You see the dude, your dick poke up a little bit. That was Boosie.
I have not been there. But
oh, you should. But that was Boosie.
Okay.
So, I think you just want to fuck him.
Yeah, at what point
do you say, well, enough
does
is
your
enough?
level of homophobia just make you, like,
gay?
You secretly just want to suck a dick? Like, at the end of the day, you secretly... Yeah, it's that. Like, when you reach that level of homophobia, it's like, all right, bro, he's living in your head rent-free 24 hours. And everything he does is just getting you going.
Yeah. You think after he tweeted that, he was finished, he's like, oh, I'm going to suck his dick. This going to definitely get me to suck his dick tonight.
This is a dude that bought a stripper for his, like, son's 15th birthday or some shit.
To see if he was gay. And he was upset that he wasn't gay.
I think he even paid her to fuck him. I don't even know.
Yeah, because he wanted to find out if his son was gay. Because if his son's gay, then he can come out the closet as well.
This is the guy
now, I'm not trying to violate his son by all means. I'm just saying, like...
Same guy that violated Dwayne Wade's transgender son.
He has a pattern of wanting to be
daughter,
gay. You're gay.
Yeah.
Boosie, you're gay.
It's like anytime LGBT shit happens, it's like, Boosie's like, oh, I'm activated. Like,
I'm activated.
He's just,
oh, shit. Wonder Twin Powers activated.
When something happens, it's like a slight against him.
Oh, man. Pizza's here. All right, my bad, guys. Someone's robbing us. But yeah, nah. You gotta move over more this way. Oh, but nah, yeah, it feels like that's just a way for Boosie to really express. You gotta keep moving to your right. Yeah, I feel like that's Boosie's way of expressing, like, yo, I really want a dick in my mouth.
Yeah, I think so. It's like he literally just has like a news feed of gay shit going on his phone. And he gets that notification. He's like, I gotta let the world know I'm
gay. Wait, you said I'm not gay?
He's like, I gotta let the world know I'm not gay. Like,
that's like when white people like to let people know they're not racist.
Yeah.
Black lives do matter. I mean, come on. So he just does it the opposite way with more hate. Like, he's like, oh, like, insert gay slur. I'm not gonna do it. You know, you gotta be smarter than that.
He's like the Sean King, but for like anti-gayness.
That's actually really good.
He's like the opposite. Like, he's just on Twitter, like, we'll find who did this.
We'll find who made you gay. Oh my God.
He's just fucking chip in his back.
Oh my God. This nigga was activated.
Holy shit.
I mean, listen, I wouldn't be surprised if 2021 ends with Boosie under Lil Nas X's bed.
You think Lil Nas X will be into it?
I think he'll be into it for the clout.
I was saying the same thing.
Like, just to be like, yo, like, I'll fuck this nigga crazy. Like,
oh no, I can see. Yeah, I can see him doing it just for the clicks and views.
Yeah, for the impressions. Yeah. He's like, yo, so my impressions went up a lot this week.
Bro, that might be the most like retweeted picture of all time. If he just has like a picture of him, like, was he knocked out in bed and him?
Nah, not even that. You know how like sometimes when girls catch niggas like eating pussy and they're like this, like,
oh no,
yeah, Boosie like this.
I think Boosie's the top or bottom.
Bottom,
right? Bottom,
definitely a bottom. The way he been acting like a bitch, like definitely a bottom. Because he been acting like that because he need that get right. You know how girls act a little kind of moody when they need some dick? That's Boosie acting hella moody because he needs some dick. Yeah. He just don't know how to really get niggas, so he acting out. Lil Nas X need to give him that get right.
I just thinking like it just really.
I'm gonna tag Lil Nas X in this.
Thing is I'm just thinking about him being on the Sean King shit, but just like for hating gay people.
That's like Meek Mill trying to be an activist. Like, this is like it just doesn't work, bro.
Just stop.
Oh man! Speaking of Meek Mill, son,
another person that's down bad.
This is I want this to be a lesson to everybody that dinner with Jay-Z is not gonna fucking help you in life because
how many fucking dinners has he had with Jay-Z?
A lot.
He definitely took that fucking deal.
Yeah. Dinner with Jay-Z will never help you guys in life because it did not help Meek Mill.
His album flopped.
And then he has to come out the woodworks and let everybody know he's not getting paid from his record label.
Yeah, and it's not getting money. Yeah, it's bad.
Like,
he's down bad.
If eating with Jay-Z ain't helping you, you gonna ask us for help. I need a lawyer. Bro, you hang out with Robert Kraft, you dirty piece of shit.
He would be the one dude to make that decision, dinner Jay-Z decision.
Yeah, he definitely would. But I don't like this. I didn't really like the narrative that some of these artists are running with that whole not making money from their label thing, because they failed to tell you that they took out a $5 million advance, and it's like, that's a loan, you dumbass nigga. Yeah. Like, why would anybody in this world just give you millions of dollars just off the merit? Like,
yeah,
they give you five. You know what I don't like about that, fam? Like, let's say at the bare minimum you get, it's usually between 500,000 and 1 million, unless you're like crazy. So let's say you get $1 million advance, right? That $1 million is recoupable, but at the same time, it's like they get it from your albums. They ain't forcing you to make an album. You still got $1 million. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you still got $1 million. Niggas be acting like they ain't get shit. No, you're just not making enough sales to recoup that $1 million. But labels do fuckery, and then like they'll keep making you recoup.
Meek was in jail, so you might have needed that money ahead of time. But
nah, they would only give you that for an album. They wouldn't just give you that.
Yeah,
they will give you like an advance on your, but you got to give that money back eventually. Yeah. So I just don't like when these artists be like, oh, like I'm not getting paid. Like this other girl, I think Alicia Keys or somebody said that. I forgot who else agreed with him. And then she's like, wait a second, they gave me $10 million. My bad. Like, I forgot.
This whole time we were roasting Meek Mill for eating like French fries off his lap in a pool.
The whole time he was just broke.
Eating like potato chip lasagna. Like, bro, it's been down. Like,
bro, he be doing weird shit.
I'm hungry.
You saw that picture? It was like recent too. Like, I think he was eating pasta and it was like all over the floor. Like, it was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what's wrong with you?
Anytime we post anything food related, it's like, yes.
Him and Summer Walker, bro. I think they're in a competition to be like
shit.
Stupid.
Whose bowels are
the worst? No, who's the dumbest? Like, these two dumbass niggas just every day wake up trying to be stupid. Like, ugh. But yeah, Meek Mill's a hot mess for that.
Yeah, that's
a
big L for him.
Just learned a lesson, man. Maybe that dinner with Jay-Z won't get you shit. Maybe dinner with Jay-Z might get you to sign a fucked up contract. So,
yeah, might fuck around and do it.
He might fuck around and do it.
I mean, if Jay-Z offered a podcast,
I'm taking that shit.
Offers us.
No,
give you advance.
No, I don't want that advance, nigga. Fans might be ridiculous. Yeah. Next thing you doing, we do an episode a night. Fucking tight. Fuck. Niggas can't even produce that much content. I'm like, yo, no, we just sitting there talking like, yeah, so the doorknob.
Did you ever listen to the Black album? It's like Jay-Z album.
You got hella Jay-Z content.
Blueprint 3.
Yeah, I never listened to it, but I like the cover work. And he's like, just him, just.
Yeah, shit.
Oh man. All right. What else we got on the list? Because I don't feel like reaching for my computer. It's too far away from me.
We can talk about. You can talk about. Oh yeah, I went to a couple of Knicks games this week. It's pretty fun. I was. That's not even a topic. I just wanted to.
I forgot about that too.
I remember you being tight.
I forgot about that. That was really fucked up, by the way.
Oh, my fault.
Like, why'd y'all go without me?
It wasn't y'all. It was first off because I found out recently that if you get tickets 10 minutes before the game, they're way cheaper. So lately, it's been a last minute thing. Like, oh, how cheap can we get the tickets? And we're like, tickets are $30. Bet we out. I
have $30. Okay,
but you weren't in this apartment at the moment I made that decision.
Okay, but you know I like to come to Manhattan.
You know what, King? I'm gonna take you out one time. I'm gonna take you to the next game.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
It's Brooklyn or nothing, bro. It's Brooklyn or bust.
I'm more of a Nets fan anyway. Fuck the Knicks. I hate Knicks fans.
How was the Garden though? I haven't been in there like since I was a kid.
It's nice, but Knicks fans are just so obnoxious now.
Duh.
It's like just the gentrified white dudes that are just like
dick riding.
Oh man, it's that big. Oh, let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese type energy. Like I hate that.
Wait, are they really doing that? What the fuck?
No, yeah, it's that type of energy.
Bing bong.
Yeah, it's that type of energy. I hate that. I hate that side talk energy. There's something I hate with a passion than that type of energy. And you know that energy gets me tight.
New York runs this city.
I hate. I don't know why. I just hate that persona. It's so.
Yo, Tom Brady, suck my dick. Like yo, relax. Like
it's so fake to me. Like it's like everyone wants to act like a caricature of what a New Yorker sounds like, and it's all just ramped up to 1,000.
You should see that shit on TikTok. Like niggas really OD because like
it's like these aren't real people. Like you don't see these people in the street.
Simulation.
You see people like that in the fucking street? I don't see those. At Knicks games, I see them on YouTube.
Yes, I do.
Social media.
You ever taken the A train during rush hour?
These motherfuckers are out there.
I stopped doing that just for my mental health.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was this one guy would come on the subway every day, like when we were like pre-COVID. Like, all right, yo, you already know what time it is, son. Yo, everybody get out the fucking way. We're gonna have a fucking problem. Like, I think one guy touched his like backside, not his butt,
That's
but
a
his,
different.
like it was crowded. You know, sometimes you get on the subway. Sometimes all you got is the roof of the subway to hold on to. The nigga's crowded, and the subway starts aggressive. He's like, yo, can you stop? He's like, I'm sorry. It's just, I don't got nothing really to hold on to. He's like, all right, but like, yo, don't do that again. Happened again. He's like, yo, I'm not with none of that F-word shit, man. Yo, fuck out of here, nigga. Don't fucking touch me. I'm gonna fuck you up. And then everybody's like coming to his defense. And then some woman was like, yo, like, it's not like he did that on purpose. He's like, yo, shut up, bitch. Get back in the fucking kitchen. I was like,
Jesus.
I just sat there.
That's not exactly who I was referring to.
Oh,
Type of person. I was more coming out. The gentrifiers, the white people.
Oh, you the ones that
the
like
transplant. The New York transplants doing that.
Okay, I can get back to that then. So like on TikTok, a lot of niggas will like over exaggerate like New York lingo. Like I feel like as regular like native New Yorkers, we slide in lingo here and there. Like we'll say bugging, obviously, like fuck is you talking about? But we don't say all of that in one sentence, my nigga. Like, some of these niggas be ODing, like, nah, dead ass. Like, well, word to my mother, be fuckers you talking about. You really bugging, you really acting slick with it. Words to my mother. Yo, I'm gonna really knock you in your mata. Like, yo, like, damn, shut up. Like, you don't gotta say all of the lingo in one fluid sentence. Like, bro, that's OD.
Bro, you're from Teaneck, New Jersey. Stop it.
Exactly. Like, why do you know Teaneck, New Jersey?
Close enough.
But nah, like I get what you're saying. So that that's been one of my gripes with social media. Like everybody want to really prove they're from New York.
And just being at the game.
It's probably amplified.
Yeah, it's like that's side
I wouldn't be mad though they did the side talk thing every time. Like
we saw them side talk. We saw them at the Italian festival.
Yeah, that was funny.
San Gennaro.
No, I'm talking about the noise that goes, the noise, the bing bong.
Bing bong.
I like that. One guy did it. I was watching the videos. he's like, yo, Kylie Jenner, call me. I miss you. Bing bong. Yo, what the fuck?
I hate that shit too.
Nah, what he said that shit was dumb funny. So he's like, I'm coming to give you that bing bong. But nah, I totally understand what you're saying. Like, some people just like, I think a lot of people love the allure of being from New York to the point where they like feel like, all right, like let me over exaggerate it without realizing that
everyone just wants to be part of the culture. Right?
But that's what I'm saying. But the thing they're not realizing is that every borough is fucking different. Like niggas talk. I mean, we all kind of talk the same. We kind of share the lingo, but how niggas talk is different. Like niggas from the Bronx talk different from niggas in Harlem, Queens, Long Island. Like we don't talk about Staten Island and upstate New York, of course. But
and there's a time and a place too.
You doing it all day.
In the right context. If it's just out of place, like, all right, now's not the time for this shit.
Yeah. And a lot of niggas be acting aggressively mad for no reason. It's like, yo, we're not always mad all day. Like, to be honest with you, New Yorkers are pretty chill. Like, maybe I'm just looking at it from a different lens.
For the most part, yeah.
Until you tick them off. Like, but for the most part, like, I will always compare New York to LA. I feel like New York people look angry, but you can dead ask them for help. LA people don't look angry.
You can't.
No.
Yeah, they're not helping you with shit.
No. They will think you're trying to rob them, whatever it is. Like, it's like mad smug, pompous vibes. I heard everybody always everybody pretends to be famous out there. And it's like, New York is kind of like, nigga, we're just here. Yeah. Like,
people are more honest out here for sure, I would say.
I do hate people that think New York is the greatest city in the world. Even if it is.
No,
Even if it is. Shut up.
How you
Shut
feel
the fuck
about
up.
the TikTokers with all the, today's a date night in New York City. I'm taking you to this place and this place and this place.
What do you mean?
The TikTok trends of like the New York City transplant influencers all over TikTok and social media.
Never seen that.
Never seen all those? They're like telling you, here's
a cool place to go?
Yeah.
I don't mind that. Yeah. I'd be like, let me check it out.
Yeah.
Like,
people get mad because like all these like dope spots in the city have been taken over by.
That's gonna happen regardless. Yeah. That's gonna happen regardless.
It's a good place, yeah. I don't like people being stingy about.
That's not that deep. I will say I do get like a little annoyed at certain places. Like mini golf used to not be popping on 14th Street, or not 14th Street, but all the way past at Pier 24. Now it's always packed. It's like fuck, like get out the way.
You find a hidden gem and it just gets ruined. It kind of
like, but I don't mind because it's like,
man.
I mean, it's more money for these businesses, so they want to shut down. Like, cause that shit sucks too. Like my fucking favorite restaurant shut down. I was like, damn, like it shit really pissed me off. It was like really good food for like not like affordable price. I was like, it'll put you in a coma. Shut down. So I kind of wish TikTok would have like gave it some light.
Held down one time.
Yeah. So I guess people love gatekeeping, but I just don't like the people that think like
gatekeeping gets a little annoying, but yeah, I get why it exists sometimes though.
Yeah, I'm not too fond of people that think New York is like everything. It's like, yo, it's okay to be like, yo, like I love New York, but damn, do I hate this shit sometimes. Like it stinks. It's just expensive for no reason. Like it's okay to be like, yo, I live here, but I don't really like being here no more. Like I don't like being here no more. Like it's exhausting.
Pros and cons for sure.
Definitely, but some niggas be like, there's no cons, and it's like, nigga, it smells like three different.
There's a million cons. Like if you're saying there's no cons, you're bugging. Like
you're dick sucking. Yeah. You're dick sucking. It
just nowhere else in America has better transportation than here. That's like one thing.
That says a lot because this transportation sucks.
It's dirty, but yeah.
Bro, it took me an hour to get to 14th Street on Sunday.
Yeah. But, you can't beat that for $2.75.
Yeah. All right, I'm surprised we got on this for this long.
We could go a couple different routes. You could talk about having a work girlfriend, a work boyfriend. We could talk about...
Yeah, what'd you have in mind with that? Because I didn't write that shit.
I didn't have anything super prepared for that. It's just an interesting concept.
Do you have a work girlfriend? You have a work wife?
I got a new job, so not anymore. My old job, I had a little work boot thing.
Do you fuck her?
Nah, I didn't.
That's not really a real work wife if you not fuck her on the side.
I don't think they actually fuck her.
You supposed to.
Sometimes.
To give her like little tickle fights.
Yeah, you do that.
Like,
that's a little different. That's a little different. You do that.
Yeah, you gotta like kind of downplay her. Nigga be like, yo, I don't even know why he got you that for Christmas. You know you like cherries.
Like, I could do that.
See, if I was your nigga, I would get the edible things.
When I was working like minimum wage jobs, you could get away with that. But now you work in corporate jobs, and you want to test it anymore. You working at Whole Foods, you damn near,
You could slide it in there though.
You could double grab a cheek.
Double fister.
While talking to a customer, like, yeah, I'll help you next. And he's and if it's consensual, obviously you'll have a good relationship.
Consensually. Nah,
you get away with that shit. But,
you can do it in corporate too. You just gotta like
you can.
You do it corporately. Be like, yo, like, did you file those faxes too? Yeah. You can file my fax. Like, she's like, oh, stop, you funny. Like, yeah, I'm funny. And I got a dick too. Like, you guys just slide. You're like, what? Huh?
Excuse me.
Or you could do like a little flirt mechanism. Like, here's what you do. Like, you fuck with your work wife. Just start flirting with her subtly by pretending you the boss. So it's like you're role playing, but you're not really role playing. So you're like, yeah, I need you to get all that work done by 7, or you're gonna have to stay late. And she's like, oh, like, what are you gonna do if I stay late? And you're like, all right, I need to speak to you after work. Okay,
Ooh, okay.
I need to talk to you after work. Okay. Now she's after work, and your dick is out.
I think that's why. That's a lawsuit.
I'm not the boss.
I know.
So who is she suing? The company? It's not my place of business.
What's his name?
Julius Erving?
Not Giuliani. Bloomberg.
Bloomberg? Yeah. Cuomo?
You got charges against him.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Like, what the fuck? No. That shit is fucking crazy. Like,
he just denied him again recently.
I'm gonna sound ignorant. I didn't know you could catch a charge for like sexual harassment to that degree. I didn't think it was like a charge. Like, you can go to prison.
No, I don't think it's not going to prison. It's like a misdemeanor.
Oh.
It's not like...
Yeah, everybody should get a misdemeanor here and there.
But he's still like denying the fight. You get that, you can never run for office ever again. So
does he want to?
I don't know.
That's
shit. His only job. Yeah.
He's a run for a bitch. He's a final woman. Like,
he's single.
He's a final woman. Like, maybe that he wouldn't have. If he had a wife, maybe he wouldn't have been in that problem.
Yeah, this is why he can't. Well,
bing bong.
Hey, come out here getting bing bonged by the feds.
Yo. Nah, when I saw the charges, I didn't know it was a misdemeanor, though. I did not know. It was a misdemeanor. I saw it, I was like, yo, what the fuck?
He's not going to jail.
Oh, my God, man.
It's just that was the craziest downfall we've ever seen.
Because he was like
grace. He was, during COVID, he was like the New York's messiah. Like, oh, he dragged us out of COVID, saved our lives.
Remember when it first started, he had like these cool jackets next to PPE equipment.
Women talking about, oh, he's my crush. Remember the Cuomo-sexuals? Women were calling themselves Cuomo-sexuals.
He had a nipple ring.
The nipple ring.
He went from that to rapist. All right, I dragged it.
The fall from grace is crazy.
Jesus. Yeah, that was worse than Tory Lanez.
What Tory Lanez do?
Shot Megan.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, there's a lot of things. I don't know. It's just like,
oh, my God. Thing. Yeah, nah. When you really do think about that, not the Megan thing, the Cuomo thing, when you think about that in perspective, it's like, holy shit. Like, wow.
Yeah, man.
You think he was doing that like because he was the poster child for COVID?
Apparently, he just he thought he was just a god and he could do anything he wanted.
All right, hear me out.
Like he was in New York, like everyone fucking loved him. To tell you this thing,
Come on, like
the fuck, it was a police officer apparently did it too. A female cop. He was like,
oh nah,
what's up, Miss Officer? He started touching her man inappropriately.
If you do it to a cop, you run the city. Because you know if you control the cops, you run the city.
That's like
because he probably thought that she was like, what you gonna do? I got the cops on me, like inconvenient timing.
I mean, I'm not to come at female cops. There's not many female cops are like stupid pretty.
All right, nigga.
So it's like,
so you find one, you gotta grope her. Like
what are you doing, bro? Like, I'm not saying, nah. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yo, there's not that many cops that are pretty. So
like,
if you
Paul,
find one,
go with you.
her,
Have some self-control, man. Like,
what control do you want him to have? This nigga live by himself.
Yeah, you can't be
in the Oval Office.
You can't be the governor on Tinder. You know
yeah, that's sick. No, now you can, because you can get mad. You see, that's the problem. That's how I know this nigga don't got no game, because all you have to do is be like, yo, like, I'll take your New York State tax off.
No one's gonna even think you're real. Imagine your bio.
Take your New York State tax off. Done.
How do you? That's the problem.
I'll fuck that
That's
nigga.
the problem with being on that level. Like, how do you even meet women?
Would you fuck Cuomo to get your taxes written off?
No. Actually, my taxes are fucking crazy this year.
So you won't fuck him?
I'm about to think about it.
Gun to your head. All you gotta do is hold the meat for 5 seconds.
My taxes is gonna be rough. So yeah.
Yeah, man. You be all right. I don't care about your taxes that much to talk about them.
You asked.
Nah, I didn't think he was gonna unload on me. Like,
I'm not gonna break him down.
I think I got sad. He's like, fuck.
Yeah, he just reminded me. He was like,
oh man, it's coming right around the corner, man.
But yeah, we're talking about
enjoy the fruits
back
of
to
your
having
labor.
a work girlfriend or.
Oh yeah.
One thing I've seen is like, dudes be buying girls like full on meals and lunch. You ever see that? Like ever been at a work office?
My work wife buys me stuff.
You ever see people have?
I don't have a work wife.
No work wife.
No. I have good coworkers though. I have nice friends, coworkers.
Yeah. I don't know. There's always that one dude at the office that's like buying the girl that he wants to be his work wife. It's his work friend zone, and he buying her hella lunches and shit.
That's pathetic.
Oh, thank you. It's on me.
Yeah, nah, it's not on me. It's not on me. It will never be on me.
Unless you want me.
Nah, even then, setting a precedent. I ain't paying for shit, bitch. This is all you over here. You got what you got. I got what I got. I got a packed lunch. Tell your nigga to bring you a packed fucking lunch, because my wife did. Kind of nigga you got over there. Your nigga not running a tight ship over there, man, you bum ass nigga. So I had something I wanted to say, and I don't fucking remember. I hate when that happens. I guess it wasn't that important.
One of the things we had left was, I don't know if you want to talk about Joe Budden or Bobby Shmurda.
Oh, my God, my neck. Yes, Bobby Shmurda.
Shmurda.
Did I say that right? Bobby Shmurda? I don't know, man. I don't think
I actually missed out. What happened?
Niggas think he gay. I'm not even gonna say it in a creative way. Yeah, everybody think Bobby gay because he's been like doing like odd dances, which is kind of weird because like he was doing these exactly. But I guess like there was a video of him like twerking on the floor. Like, well, really like on the floor. I will admit that was like, all right, like, what are you doing, nigga? Get up, like all your knees on the floor twerking. Like, what you doing, my nigga?
Yeah, like, all right.
Like, you having too much fun on this
Get
floor.
your legs off the fucking wall. He got his legs up on the wall. Like, yo, relax, Bobby.
Yeah, so.
Bobby, bitch.
Oh, nah.
Bobby, bitch.
Ew. It's so gross. I don't want to talk about Bobby no more. Now you ruined it. Because now it's like, oh, God. Like, oh, God. I mean, the Joe Budden thing really wasn't that serious as well.
I heard he's in shambles right now.
Yeah, it's just speaking back to a year, like what a year can fucking do. Like, it's just crazy how in 1 year you go from being just like Cuomo, you end up being the poster child for whatever industry you're in, and then now it's like you're back to being a villain again. Like,
he fumbled it all himself too. Just dumb decisions, bad, not being a good boss.
Think about it, because like think about this. Like he had this thing called the pull up, right? He was doing that with he would talk to multiple artists. Then he had the thing with Diddy on Revolt. He had the pull up again with Charlemagne that ended up falling flat. So pull up originally fell flat. Revolt fell flat, got canceled. The thing with Charlemagne fell flat because they have a beef. They have an issue. Then your two main co-hosts. I think that was the biggest fumble, because if you look at it, it's like what people don't realize about the Joe Budden podcast and how perfect it was. It's very hard to cover multiple demographics whatever you're doing. Yeah, because you had Rory with the young niggas, Maul with like the cool niggas and the drug dealing niggas, and then Joe with the creepy old niggas. and then it was like just perfect symmetry because like Joe was willing to like expose himself and like say all this crazy shit, like like hiding under a woman's bed or like masturbating while he's crying, like
You hear it from all different perspectives.
yeah, especially with Maul, like he's been around him out of everybody, he's been around him the longest. Like he's went on tour with him, he's lived with him, like so it's like you've experienced like it's like you have these niggas that like experience life with you, and then you throw that away for I guess an accounting issue, and he kind of alluded to what happened.
Oh, he did?
By accident. He did it by accident because he was talking about Meek Mill's contract situation. He's like how a lot of times artists don't really know what's being taken off the back end because labels do certain things. So like back in the day, here's what labels used to do. When you actually had units to sell, so let's say you had 100,000 units, they would take 20,000 of those or 25,000 of those units and give them away as free goods to like Target or whatever in order to basically convince them to take in your fucking product. But you would still owe that 25,000 records, even though they're being given away for free.
Oh, okay.
So
they're charging the artist for that, basically.
Yeah, it would still count towards how much you owe, or like just other shit like they would do towards the back end. And he was kind of saying like, yeah, that's what like old dudes didn't really understand. And it's like I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, wait a second. So you're aware that labels will do some fuckery to basically keep artists from getting their fool's money, and you're basically saying that's what they didn't understand. So that means you were doing that to them, but saying like, no, like you're a piece of shit. Like you're an asshole because you're subsequently taking money off the back end, and they're looking at it like, why the fuck is this there? Why the fuck is that there? Why the fuck is that there?
So you think he was alluding to doing that to
taking money off the back end for whatever it may be. I don't fucking know. It could have been legitimate expenses, like, but I don't fucking know.
Do you think if he never touched the business side, he would have been fine? Just focus strictly on content. I think not involved in the business side. Just show up.
Nah, because it's his. You have to. Your name's literally the fucking thing. Like, and even then, it's only 3 of you. Someone has to do it. Someone has to look at the business side of it. Like
someone externally. I don't know. But you know.
I mean, you got to know. No, you still have to because at some point in time, someone might try to take money from you somewhere. Whether it's the people doing it externally, so you should look at it regardless. All they were asking was to fucking see it.
But not just, it's not just the money thing, though. It's more about just the poor management, the poor.
Oh, no, yeah, someone else should have handled that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Someone should have handled that. Yeah, not him. Because honestly, it's hard to say because we're looking at it from of hindsight now.
But not really. He's been an arsonist his whole life. He burns bridges like crazy. You know
he does. But the sexual harassment thing was wild. I remember seeing that shit live, like when the episode dropped, I was like, this is weird.
I didn't watch it live. I just heard the allegation. I watched it after the fact. But
that shit happened months before the allegations, and it was like, I remember watching the episode. I was like, this is weird as fuck. But I didn't put too much thought into it because I'm like, oh, they're all friends. Like,
you don't know their
that's like me bothering.
Relationship.
Yeah. I'm thinking like, oh, it's like just me fucking around with Oscar and Emerald. So I was like, all right, whatever. Like, so I didn't put too much stock into it. And then she came out and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I know what she's saying. Like, this shit is fucking bad. Like. So it was like, and then your other podcast stops. Yeah, like another female-led podcast. They just stopped. And then now this one left. So it's like now you have just your network.
Well, I went, Why would
Cash App deal flopped. Spotify deal burned that bridge.
Would you join this network?
No. Because I was thinking about that too. I was like, I mean, you revitalize it with niggas. Because he did the female thing so you're not like misogynistic. It was just a play. But he ended up looking like a sexual harasser. But the problem is why they left was not because of the sexual harassment thing. They could have just leveraged themselves out of that. It's because, my nigga, you didn't do anything. Like, you just acquired a podcast and sat there and was like, all right, work.
Yeah.
Like,
you just let it.
You had no marketing. But that was the thing, I think. And here's the thing. Like, I always had this gripe with, like, famous people that say, like, how to do stuff. Because it's like, you don't really know how to do this shit. You just already had a large-ass following, and all you had to do was put the pieces to the puzzle that were already there together. You didn't have to find the pieces, make a picture, and then put it together. Yeah. It was already given to you. You had the following.
Yeah,
so,
you had it to do it.
Like with Joe, it was like you didn't do anything special. Like, literally, you blew up because you got mad at Drake, and then went on a rant, and then that really propelled the podcast, and then people was like, oh shit, like this is really fucking funny. And it just took off from there to a point where niggas even want to hear you guys talk about music. It was just like, yo, you guys are fucking funny.
Yeah, they just wanted the everyday topics it was.
Yeah, so it was like you just caught your wind and went with it, which is fucking K. Like, listen, like, I mean, we've had a little bit of that where it's like, oh, we just caught a wind, and then it's like, all right, like.
What do you think the future of the Joe Budden podcast is going to be?
I think if he stops being a bitch ass nigga, the podcast will be fine. I think if he literally stops worrying about what people will say about him, he'll be fucking fine. He needs to go back to being Weird Joe.
What do you think about that? I don't like the other co-hosts.
Yeah, because it's too old. 3 old niggas.
Yeah, it's just not appealing.
But
I used to watch when they had Rory and Mal in, but now I don't.
He just...
I tune into Rory and Mal once in a while.
Joe's trying to be like this cool guy now because of his image. He kind of trying, which is fair. You're trying to protect it, but he got to go back to being a weird ass nigga.
Yeah,
got to go back to being a weird nigga. Like, cause he be judging like Ice and Ish.
That's when he was.
Yeah,
likable.
it was
Now
funny as fuck.
Not even likable. You watch him like, all right, he just seems
too safe,
serious, and
trying to be PC. And it's like he be judging Ice and Ish when they say some shit, and what they be saying not even crazy. It'd be like regular people life shit, and they be like
Ice and Ish. That's what, you know what? They're not even. It's not that I don't like them. It's that it just seems like they're walking on eggshells every time I hear them talk.
Nah, Ice don't give a fuck. He'll dead say that nigga's trash, like just quick, cause he's done it before. He like, I don't care. Like if this shit is bad, it's bad. Like he's like, nah, this sucks. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like this music sucks. Like So, but you know what? I will say they're a little too nice to Joe.
That's what I mean when I say walking on eggshells.
Yeah, like, I mean, well, it is technically speaking your boss.
Exactly. Yeah,
it's different. It's not like me and you talking. Like I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I feel like saying. Like, it's like even then I don't wild out, but like I think once he just stop, I think give it another couple months, maybe summer, he'll start wilding out. After a while, he's gonna have to be like, fuck it. This podcast is too old. It's just like I listen to it as background noise.
I don't even listen to it. It's not even.
I just need something to listen to in the house.
Unless literally like it's a trending topic, I like.
Yeah. But it's not funny. Like, the jokes aren't funny.
Do you listen to Rory Mal still at all?
Huh?
Do you listen to Rory Mal consistently?
Yeah, but they haven't put out an episode.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Because of the whole deal.
It gets boring to me sometimes, but I still tune in more than Joe Budden.
I like the skits. Yeah. So, oh well. Anywho, I don't care anymore. Do we have anything else? Or...
Nah, not really. I think we're out of time.
Are we really done?
Yeah, I mean, we go through our topics one more time.
I really do want to do that blind taste testing. Not now, just in general. That would be funny.
You want to do Lil Nas X edition?
What is that? Like, just mad dicks?
I don't know. What the hell? That's fucking
like, what? It's like, where are you going? Where are you going with this? Like, Boosie's like, what? What'd you say?
Boosie knocks on the door, the bell ring.
She comes out of nowhere like, he's like, fuck. Her Lil Nas X. What did someone say?
I'm against that.
What?
You know. The Boosie's like, oh, nope.
All right, let's go. All right, guys. Bye.
Peace.